Paul, we got to stop here because I think it's all been unfair. I did a thing with him years ago in Davos. I don't think people know who the real Reed Hastings is. We have an image of Iger. We have an image of Cook and all the rest of the fancy people in entertainment technology. Reed Hastings, does the public really know who he is?
This is how I think about it. On the Mount Rushmore of disruptors, he is up there with the top disruptors. What did he disrupt? The entire entertainment business, the entire global entertainment business that was built upon the cable systems and the satellite companies and the content creators, all the cable network creators. That is blown up by this company called Netflix, which said we're taking out all the middlemen and we're going direct to consumer.
Let me translate this. My father used to sit there, folks, over Fritos. Fritos was his favorite. And a beverage in his hand, usually Jack Daniels. And he would lecture that the single invention of World War II was radar. And part of this was in England, including a very, very young Rupert Neve, who became acclaimed in music technology. And another was a guy named Alfred Loomis. And we know the name Loomis from Loomis Sales, Dan Fuss, and all that. Reed Hastings is a direct descendant of the Loomis family that invented radar. I'm not kidding, folks. Like the biggest invention of the middle 20th century, took that acuity. He was at a school called BBN up in Boston, did not get into MIT, said, to hell with you, go west, young man, and ended up with Stanford. But this was generationally in his fabric to take risk. That's the number one thing I take away from, and it's no different than Jobs or the other. Tim Cook, does he take risks? No, he's an operating guy. I say that with great respect. He went to Duke, right?
Absolutely.
Look what he did with that. But Reed Hastings, to me, is way underrated.
I agree, and that's the way he likes it, and that's the way he likes it. He doesn't consider himself a media mogul at all. He considers himself kind of a West Coast tech guy. And the technology that he created, which is going direct to your home over this new thing called the internet and sending content directly to your home on a subscription basis, taking out the Comcast of the world, taking out the DirecTVs of the world, and that just upended the entertainment industry. And the industry, 10 or 15 years later, is still trying to figure it out.
I wanted to take time on that. I can't say enough about the backgrounds of Mr. Jobs and many others. Michael Dell, thank you if you're listening in Austin this morning. The idea of Benioff at Salesforce out of a dorm room. Like, I'm not kidding, is where all that came from. These are risk takers, and we say congratulations to Reed Hastings on the view forward as well.